Back in October last year, Bethesda announced that they were releasing a next-gen update for Fallout 4, and since then we've pretty much had radio silence and we don't even know if this is going to happen now. So just over a year ago, Bethesda said that there was an update coming for Fallout 4 that would bring it up to 4K and 60 FPS, hence being dubbed the new gen update. But the only sort of half update we've had since then was from Pete Hines back in August when someone tweeted him asking him where it was, and he got a little bit, I'll say uppity because I'm still within the first 30 seconds or to a minute of this video, so I can't actually swear. But anyway, he basically turned around and said, well, you know, we're 3 weeks away from Starfield's launch, so we're kind of busy with that. And it was like, okay, but I'm not asking about Starfield, I'm asking where this update is. You have not updated us since last year. So October 23rd of this year rolls around, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe we'll get it today. Maybe it will be announced that it's going to be definitely happening before the end of this year, but we literally got nothing. It's all been Fallout 76 5th year anniversary celebrations, which is I'm absolutely fine with, and the announcement of the Fallout TV show, which we all knew was going to be delayed anyway, but that's now releasing in April of next year. Obviously on the provision that there's still no more delays due to the strikes at the minute, and any other Amazon scheduled releases that are due to come out between now and April next year. So this begs the question, where is the update? Is the update even going to happen this year? Is the update even going to happen at all? Now, I've been quite vocal on this in hoping that it is going to happen, and I've stayed quite positive that it will happen, but now I'm sort of leaning towards the same thing that everyone else is leaning towards, in the fact that it isn't going to happen and that it's just going to be silent up until more towards the end of the year, where they're going to go, okay, we'll hold our hands up. We've had problems with the update, you know, we're still trying to smooth things out and get things right and try and fix downtown Boston because it is an absolute mess if you're playing on anything other than Xbox Series X. They just need to tell us what is going on as of right now. It might end up just being that it's going to be delayed until the TV show releases, and then they'll just line the two up together. TV show releases, or I'm going to go back and play old Fallout games. I'll go and play Fallout 4, 3, New Vegas, 76. The first 3 that ever come out, even the one that was released on PS2, which is an absolute pile of dog shit. But we just want to know where it is and whether it's definitely happening. I understand that they've had Starfield. Fine, fair enough. You've got a big game that you've released there, which I've not really heard anything about since its release. I was guilty of buying it. Kind of wish I hadn't, but hey, we all make mistakes. You've got the Fallout 76 Atlantic City update coming the 5th of December. That's only part 1. Part 2 is set to release at a later date, so somewhere in there maybe it might drop, I don't know. Might even be a case of, hey, Merry Christmas, here's your update. While we're on the subject of the update, I kind of want to bring in some suggestions that I've been given and thought of myself if this is to ever come to fruition. First and foremost, fix downtown Boston. As I've already just said, it's a mess, it needs to be fixed. Secondly, it needs a quality of life. I know Bethesda at the minute are having this span of games release where it seems to be 4K, 30 FPS. Fallout 4 is that old that you can make it 4K, 60 FPS. It surely cannot be that difficult. Some of the mechanics that are currently in Fallout 76 to be brought into Fallout 4, things like area looting. So if you kill like a group of ghouls, instead of going around to each individual body, you can press one button and you can loot from every single one of them at the same time. Another thing from Fallout 76 is maybe like what we have with camps. I know there's a mod for PC, and I think it might be on the consoles, I'm not 100% sure, that you can set up camp wherever you want. I feel like with the Fallout 4 update, we should be able to have like a little tent or a sleeping bag and just sort of camp wherever we want. So if we're low on health, we just quickly find somewhere where there's no enemies, set up a camp, sleep, make food, eat, drink, things like that. Again, another Fallout 76 thing, the crafting. The way the crafting works in Fallout 76 is absolutely perfect. You can find obviously plans for armor, weapons and things like that, and then craft it at the workbenches. Then you can also craft ammo, but what I'd like to see is that if you've got all the materials to make some decent armor, like, I don't know, as an example, combat armor, you can go up to the armor crafting workbench and craft it from the raw materials that you have found throughout the wasteland. Another big one for me is ammo crafted. I feel like if you've got specific weapons or specific builds, that having to go round different vendors to find the different ammo that you want and having to spend caps, it's just a little bit of an inconvenience. I'd rather be able to go back to my camp and then create all of the ammo there. So say for instance you prefer using the .44 revolver, you can then go back to your camp and make all the ammo you want for that gun, rather than going to a Toro in Diamond City and him having 7 bullets available for you to buy. Because then of course it opens up the possibilities of being able to go and do like a themed playthrough, like I've recently done with Fallout 4. I did it as a hobo, where I mostly went around taking loads of chems and caving everyone's head in with a tire iron. And last but not least, and what I would love to see as part of this new update, New Game Plus. A lot of games now have this feature, and it's so convenient for if you want to finish the game with a Brotherhood of Steel ending, you can then go back into the game, keep your level, continue to expand your character, get all the perks, get all the best weapons, just make everything more immersive, and then you can go and do a Minutemen ending, and you can New Game Plus that Game Plus that you've just done, and go and do all the other different endings until you've eventually maxed out your character's level. The game and the update that may or may not be coming just has so much potential, and I really want Bethesda to release it. I know a lot of other people do too. They just need to get their asses into gear and go and get it sorted out. It's been dragged out long enough that the fact that they've said nothing, these are the things that I think would make the game probably a lot better than what it is already. Not just me, but you guys as well. But I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you think it's going to happen? If it does happen, what do you want to see added to the game? Just generic things like that. Thanks for watching. I've been FalloutTV. This is probably the longest video I've made about this update for a while. So don't forget to like and subscribe, share it with your friends, family, groups and whatever. And while I'm on the subject of groups, go and join this group on Facebook. They're absolutely fantastic. It's mostly for Fallout 76, but it does also cover all bases Fallout. Thanks for watching. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Love you all. See you in the next one. Goodbye.